Hello, 420 Nation. I'm your host, Derek, and with me again is my friend Gary.
Yeah.
And welcome to episode 12 of the Rolling Paper Review. Today, we're covering Spanish Grape. Now, these ones are kind of a staple, really. If you're just getting into flavored papers for the first time, this is the pack to do it with. I think they're $2 a book, if I'm not mistaken. They're not very expensive, and the flavor in these guys and the scent lasts for a really long time. We were just discussing this before we started rolling.
Yeah.
I've had this pack in my smoking box, mixed in with all kinds of other flavors for just about a year now. Okay, and it still
smells.
like grape.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the generic sweet scent that you get a lot of times when you mix a lot of your flavored packs together, which is extraordinary.
It's surprising,
It,
for sure.
you know, like it. They're gonna score some high points for scent for that, because not a lot of papers can claim that after a year of an unsealed pack sitting in a box with a whole bunch of other flavors.
Mixed flavors, yeah.
So, absolute kudos on that.
Yeah, for sure.
The book on these are very basic. They're very simple. But, you know, they really clearly, though, get their point across. You don't see a big, massive logo or anything fancy splashed on it. You see a clear vine of grapes and the word grape in giant lettering. You know what I mean? With a lot of the companies, the logo takes up half the pack. Okay? You know, and I understand branding. I get it. We all understand it. Branding is important. However, sometimes it's a little bit overkill on the product itself. Okay, sometimes it's to the detriment of showing us what flavor it is instead of making us read it. I can look at that and know it's grape. If I was illiterate, I would know that's grape. So, kudos on that. Alright, let's roll the joint here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something different because I always roll the joints on camera. Here you go, brother. I'll slide the tray over. There we go. Ha ha. Wow, whatever will I do? I'm wondering.
Tell stories.
Tell stories. There once was a man from Nantucket. No, never mind. I'll skip that one.
If people know that one.
Okay, so what got me into collecting rolling papers? Because, you know, this is a question I've asked myself a couple of times, especially when I'm sitting in a rolling paper store and I've got like 10 boxes of rolling papers in front of me and I'm counting out hundreds on the counter. Those are the moments when I really sit and think to myself, why did I get started on this? Because I'm just spending obscene amounts of money on my collection. And the answer is because I have a very painful condition. And unfortunately, the only answer that conventional medicine has is opiates. And very high dose, very powerful opiates. Now, 420 Nation, I can't speak for any of you or anyone other than myself. But I come from a background where addiction was a major issue. And I would rather suffer in pain every day of my life than to ever have that monkey on my back again.
I will second that one. Been there, done it.
Marijuana, with the blessing of my doctor and the licensing, of the government has made my life a whole lot more comfortable.
Easier to live.
The amounts of pain that I deal with this particular strain that I have right now, I have to admit that since I've gotten it in, I've been pain free, which for me is a miracle. The pain that I get is debilitating. It is crippling, and I'm a man with a high pain threshold. But I've had days where I've been curled in a fetal position in bed and just writhing in pain. So that being said, my favorite delivery system is the classic joint. And I like variety. So because I like variety and I love the joint, a natural progression for me to show my passion for this miracle drug that has changed my life. And not just my life, but my family's life as well. And that's a key thing, you know. So I guess my passion for the thing that brought enjoyment back to my life is what made me.
And tranquility.
Well, yeah. But enjoyment. When you're in pain, you can't enjoy nothing.
No.
You can't.
No.
Even those special moments are just, they're too much. You can't handle it. So that is why my rolling paper collection exists, because of my passion for this medicine. It's not for everybody.
No.
And it won't have the same results for everybody.
No.
All I can speak about is my own personal experience. So that's why my paper collection exists. And this channel is what I've chosen to do with that collection. Alright. Time to light this puppy.
And the roll was easy, by the way, people.
Ha! He rolled it. He lights it.
As you can tell, it's a
Oh
very
yeah,
nice
show
roll.
off. Show off.
Yeah,
Please,
very
for the
nice
camera.
roll. Very even. Rolled very nice.
How's the gum?
Gum is, well, as you can tell, it's sticking.
How is the flavor?
The flavor is
The taste
very,
of the gum.
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still tasting it, actually.
You know, it's funny. I just put it to my lips like just a moment ago and had it in my mouth ready to do
Light
the
it.
psycho light.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm still tasting it on my lips.
Yeah.
And it tastes
It is-
like grape.
It does, actually. It's nice. Here we go. You guys light it up too, right? Mmm. First taste on the lips is yummy.
And now that everybody's got that first token of them, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our viewers and subscribers. Without you, there wouldn't be much point to doing this. I would like to take this time to thank our sponsor, Tricks on May Street in Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please, by all means, go down, visit Dale and his staff. They'll be more than happy to serve any of your smoking needs.
Oh yeah, and they're very informative down there too.
Yes.
They know what they're talking about. So.
Yes. And if you have a question about papers and they don't have the answer, don't worry, they'll call me. But what I'd really like is down there somewhere, there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Oh yeah, the like and dislike button.
I want to know what you, 420 Nation, the viewers, the subscribers, I want to know. Do you like us? Do you get bored with us? Give us some comments. Give us some feedback. We're new to this, and we're doing it for you. So, the more information you give us about what you want to see, the more we will be able to give you what it is you want to see.
Yeah. Give us some input. Maybe you'd like us to add something or change something or whatever. We want to know. We don't know unless you tell us.
That's right.
Can't read your minds.
And
We can try.
and our subscribers and viewers, or as I like to call you, 420 Nation. you guys are just as integral a part of this channel as we are, as our sponsors. Um, so your input, your feedback, your comments, your suggestions are valued to us.
Let's keep the ash going a bit.
All right. I see some flaky.
Yeah, that's why I thought about it.
Yeah.
We better keep it going and see what the density is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because believe me, folks, we enjoy doing this for you.
We do.
But we're hoping that you're enjoying it as much as we are.
And that you're doing it
With us. Yes.
All right, so check this out. All right, here's our ash. Our density on this, just being straight up, not that good.
No.
It is, however, not flaking and falling off onto my clothing. So
Yeah.
I'll give it that. So the ash density score on this is probably going to be somewhere in the middle of the road. Yeah. Good.
But the taste is going to be up there.
I cannot express enough how much this tastes like grape.
And with the point being, after a year,
Yeah.
being mixed in.
In this box, mixed in with like just look at this. It's craziness in here. You know what I mean? Just layers and layers of papers. It's been mixed in here for about a year. Still smells like grape. Still tastes like grape. Gum still sticks. Burns real nice and smooth. It's even.
Yeah.
Not having to fix any runs.
There's a tiny bit of bite, though. A little bit of harshness.
There is. I've noticed that, especially right in the back of the throat.
Yeah, right back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bite.
Yeah, you do have that that wood paper taste.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
But the flavor is still nice. Can't get over that. After a year or more.
Oh, it's at least a year. At least.
Yeah.
You know what? The ash density on this isn't really that bad. It's just, it's got...
But it is...
Like, it's got
a little bit of flakage.
Yeah,
but
there's some flakage, but it's not really falling off.
no. It's holding together, yeah. Which for wood paper is actually pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So, let's get some scoring going here. I don't know if you remembered in our last episode or not, but you kind of put me on the fucking spot
Uh-oh.
and made me tell a story.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
no,
have
that
stories.
wasn't the last episode. I think that was this one.
episode, but I don't have stories.
Alzheimer's.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so, well, you got to come up with something now. Something about your history.
Oh, you don't want to know my history.
No, as it pertains to our lovely herb of life here. Because I got to fill this out.
Well, my history is like yours. Pain. Went through all the pharmaceutical crap. Had to get the it was red tape because I actually got my license, well, quite a few years ago. And
How long ago did you get it? What year?
I think I've had my license now for about 8 years.
Now, can you explain to everybody what makes your license kind of unique as opposed to the licenses that are being issued today?
Well, I was part of the early licensees who got grandfathered in because of the court cases that went, well, to the Supreme Court and well, to the federal court, which we won, as everybody out there should know by now, because we won it a while back. And then we also won the right to consume it in any form that we wish, whether it's oil or hash or edible or whatever the case might be. So, but yeah, I've had my license for a while. I was part of the grandfathered group. I think there was about, at the time, I think there was about 40,000 of us. and but I also have my license to grow, which was also grandfathered, pending the court case, which we won. So I still have my license to grow. And at the present time, we are applying to have him designate me as his grower.
Yes, we are.
And actually, what we're smoking now is my product. This is what I grew this year, the crop that I got this year, and yeah, that's my history. But I live with
And
chronic pain.
I would like to point out, just for legal reasons, that no currency has ever exchanged hands between us over this.
Well, no, it doesn't. It's medical.
That's right.
So the only currency that's exchanged is for what it costs to grow it.
Which we share.
Yes. So, which, as anyone who is a licensed grower knows, there's nutrients, there's power, there's water, there's the place. It's not cheap, but it's not super expensive. Not like the government would have you believe, anyways. And all of this mold. I'd like to say the words, but
Well, look, people that are running hardcore grow ops that have mold issues are not taking any care and concern in the environment. They're not giving any care and concern for the building, because it is incredibly easy to keep moisture levels, mold conditions, and all that under control.
it is.
If you're growing in proper sterile conditions.
Yes.
Just
You
saying.
just have to run the proper equipment.
That's right. You have to control your humidity levels and so on and so forth. But any responsible grower who does not have a large scale operation, is only taking care of their personal needs, will know how to take care
Of the moisture levels and such.
well, more importantly, of the area that they're growing in.
Yes.
The structure itself.
Keep it
You,
clean.
you know.
Anyways, we're getting into another topic, but yeah, no. You asked me about my history, and yeah, I was paralyzed from just below the shoulders down when I was 18, which surgery reversed. Thank you. But I live with chronic pain because of it in my back, and which has led to now fibromyalgia, and I also have severe arthritis throughout my body, everywhere. I've had multiple surgeries, ankle surgery, back surgery, so on and so forth. And
He is what we like to refer to as a train wreck.
yeah, pretty much.